We haven't looked at MSTR. Is that moving? Yeah, MSTR MNAV is getting crushed, by the way. It's only at 5, huh? Yeah, do I really want to buy MSTU is the question. Traded that so many times. Well, yeah, I mean, why is MSTR's MNAV is still like 1.4-ish? Yeah, why would I do that? Is it, I mean, it's keeping the premium. It was a lot higher. It's just come down to 135, I think, or something like that. This BTC is only, I don't know, 160, 115. What was the high on BTC? 123? This is the 2x ETF. Yeah. I mean, look at IBIT, which is the BTC BlackRock ETF, and look at MSTR. So MNAV is getting crushed. In fact, Jim Chanos had a great trade on this thing. He shorted this and bought BTC. That's what every hedge fund is doing. Crushing that MNAV down to par. Do I, though? If there's a move on, what if BTC goes back to 125 and MSTR doesn't go anywhere? That's my dilemma. With MSTU, you can put on a beautiful trade with 2x ETF of MSTR. That doubled last time. Not looking for a double. Maybe do like a covered strangle. I think I can do that. Because I have so much cash in the account that I don't know what to do with. Do I do a covered strangle? Weekly covered strangle. This has weekly options, you folks. Okay, what's a covered strangle? We buy the equity. We sell the equal amount of calls and sell the equal amount of puts willing to get assigned next week, next Friday. Okay, so stock is 5.10. $5 puts are 20 cents. Not a bad trade, actually. $5 calls are 25, 30 cents. We'll probably get 30 cents out of those. So that's 50 cents. Stock is 5.10. If I buy the shares, okay, at 5.10, sell the puts, sell the calls at 50 cents. That's 10% for a week. I'm willing to buy more at 4.5, or I'm willing to get called away at 5.5. Combination. That is not a bad trade. Do I talk myself into this? I think I will. Can I get 50 cents though? I can get 50 cents. Sell the 5 puts and sell the 5 calls. 10% for a week. Not too bad. Now, could it go to 4? Of course it could. Could it go to 8 and I leave all that money on the table? Of course it could. But then as long as I make my 10%, I'm happy with it. 52 cents, in fact. I think we're going to do that. I definitely think we're going to do that. And I'm willing to buy more at 4.5 or 4.48. Yes, I am willing to buy more. I don't have to do 1-to-1. Yes, I think I'm going to do this trade. Maybe not the second. What was the low today? What was the low today? That's all we want to know. This is a 2x ETF of MSTR. What was the low today? Open at 493, low is 491, so not too much range. The closer to 5 I buy this, the better. Yeah, I definitely think I'm going to do this. Why wouldn't I do it? For next Friday, but then we have the Fed meeting, obviously. Or do I do it Monday? Yeah, I think I'll do it Monday. Still get 50 cents, 10% a week. So covered strangle, folks. That's the next trade. I'm going to buy the shares close to 5 as possible. Sell the 5 puts, sell the 5 calls. 10% return for a week. That's pretty good. That's almost like loan shark money. Okay.